Our story starts with a night sky above a mighty palace. Inside, a man is lying down on a bed, and another is standing beside him. The man says, with a serious tone, "Look at you. This is how you greet your brother after 10 years?" while placing his hand on his brother's head. Then he hears a voice coming from outside saying, "Check if he is dead." Another replies, "Yes, sir." The door opens, and four men rush into the room, armed with weapons. They stop when they see the main character and ask, "Who is he?" He says, "Just entering the room of the successor like that," and then asks his brother, "Didn't I tell you that a man in power should not be so soft to his subordinates, or they will begin to think they are better than him?" The four men raise their swords to the main character. The assassin says, This isn't a place you can just walk into," and tells him to reveal his identity, to which he remarks that he can say the same to them. Turning back, he asks, "How dare you dirty the room of the successor with your dirty feet?" Then he closes the door of the room with key. The assassins are shocked. The main character prepares to attack them. Lightning can be seen around his hand. He extends his hand forward. Lightning bursts from it, striking them with divine power. Three of the men are struck with lightning exactly where they stand. Their bodies turn to ash, and one remains unharmed. The man who is unharmed looks at the main character, but he is gone. Then he appears behind him, grabs him by the hand, and asks, "Who ordered you to kill my brother?" The man, still in pain, says that he will never tell. The main character replies, "I know, and I wasn't going to spare you even if you told me." Then the masked man asks the main character, "Who are you?" To which the main character tells him, "I am the older brother of the man you just tried to kill." The masked man is visibly shocked and says, "There is no way Hyukmujo's son should be dead." The main character strikes him with lightning, with a cold demeanor, turning him into ash. Even the bones are visible. He says, "You should have let me continue living as a dead person." The main character looks up at the sky and states, "This corrupt world has brought me back to life." 20 years ago, the Great War of the Orthodox and Unorthodox factions divided all martial artists into two sides. The war ended in the victory of the demonic cult leader, Hyukmujo. The Orthodox faction hid themselves in the shadows, awaiting their return to power, while the Unorthodox faction was busy taking over the land. Then, the scene shifts to the city. Many houses are visible. People are passing by. The people's gaze is drawn toward a girl walking past. All the people, even a priest, are struck by her beauty. We see a beautiful girl with black hair walking down the street, looking for something. She says softly, "It should be somewhere around here." Then, a pleasant scent catches her attention. It leads her to a dumpling shop, where someone who looks like our main character is buying dumplings. The girl jumps with excitement. "I found it." She asks the merchant, "Is that the famous True Dumpling Shop?" The merchant replies, "You must be from somewhere else. Here, the True Dumplings." She cuts him off. "Just give me a plate," her face glowing with joy. But the merchant tells her they are out of stock today. Hearing that, she freezes in shock, her face showing disbelief. She grabs the merchant's leg, begging him for just one. The merchant clutches his pants desperately. "We don't have any." A customer who just bought the last one says, "Maybe I'll sell you one." The girl jumps with excitement and runs after him, kicking dirt into the merchant's face. The merchant sighs to himself, "Such a beautiful girl, but in this world, it's not good to stand out too much." Our main character is walking down the street when someone calls from behind. He turns. The girl, panting, asks, "How are you so fast? Are you using some kind of footwork technique?" Our main character asks, "Do you want something?" She points to the bag in his hand. "Those are true dumplings, aren't they?" He glances at the bag. "True dumplings?" She smiles brightly. "Yes, they're the best dumplings in Zhongguan," he replies calmly. "Is that so?" She snaps back. "You bought them without even knowing? I thought you were a dumpling lover. The owner said you bought the last serving." The main character asks, "What do you need?" She straightens herself. "All right, could you sell me a serving of dumplings?" "No, just one dumpling," he asks coldly. "Why should I?" She pleads. "I'll pay you double, even 4 times the price." The main character looks behind her, surprised. She continues, "It's my lifelong dream to eat those true dumplings." Suddenly, men appear, the lone fox. The MC quickly hides in an alley while she still stands there on the street. The main character quickly pulls her behind a house, both of them standing very close, hiding as the lone fox prowls the street. Our main character looks down. The surprise is visible on the girl's face. She suddenly punches him in the face. Blood spurts out from his mouth. He asks, "What was that for?" The main character is stunned, wondering what just happened and if he had actually let her attack him. The girl gasps, both hands covering her mouth. She blurts out, "I'm sorry. I was just surprised." The main character raises a finger to his lips. "Don't make a sound." Both of them gesture for silence. He glances at the street, checking if the lone fox are still there. They are shown leaving. He is surprised that they are still alive. The girl looks at him, thinking, "He's so handsome." The main character quickly steps back. She startles at his sudden movement. Then, he channels his ki and vanishes. The girl is shocked. Where did he disappear to? She lowers her head, feeling sad, because she didn't get to eat the true dumplings. The scene changes. A clear blue sky. An eagle soars high above. 3 men stand on top of a cliff near the seashore. One man asks, "Captain, do they really have to do this?" This kind of revenge will get everyone's attention. The moment his identity is revealed, everyone will be after him. Does he really want to risk all that? Our main character answers calmly, "Are you scared?" The big man laughs, making fun of the man in green. "Scared? Huh?" The man in green snaps angrily. "That's not what I meant." Our main character says, "You are greatly misunderstanding something, Juanya." Juanya blinks. "What?" The main character looks at him seriously. "It's going to be dangerous." Juanya is shocked. He bows his head. "I apologize. I should have watched my mouth." The main character orders, "Track down the group called Moonwave." Juanya repeats, "Moonwave?" The big man, chewing on food, mutters, "Moonwave. Find them. Kill them." The main character adds, "Don't kill them." The big man chuckles. "Don't kill. Just find Moonwave." The main character whistles. The eagle swoops down from the sky, landing on his arm. He strokes the bird gently. "Dark wind. You'll need to help these two." Then he turns to the others. "Let's go." The next day, an inn. Inside, a girl is changing her clothes. She wraps bandages tightly around her chest. Picks up a shirt, holding it in both hands, arms stretched forward. She slips it on and ties a rope around her waist. We see it is the same girl from before. She turns around, determined. "I will begin the mission. Master." The scene shifts. Illusion Academy. A top elite academy built by the demonic cult after the Great War. It was created to gather talented individuals from fallen Orthodox families. Every 3 years, they accept new students. But unlike the early years, support for Orthodox martial artists has been growing. Illusion Academy became the place where Orthodox martial artists abandon their past and turn their identity into that of the demonic cult. A long line forms in front of the academy gates. The instructor calls out. Next, a young man steps forward. He bows slightly. "Bisol, 24 years old. I use twin blades. No affiliation, but my master is Biok Sagun." He coughs nervously, then adds, "And I am a man." The instructor narrows his eyes, studying him closely. Bisol's face glistens with sweat. She wonders, "Can he tell I'm not a man?" Trying to smile, she blurts out, "What's wrong? I may look a little feminine, but I'm definitely a man." The instructor frowns. "Are you trying to flex that you're good-looking?" She jolts upright. "Sorry." The instructor snaps angrily. "This is not an audition for actors. A martial artist needs only martial skill. Do not bring up appearance again." Bisiol bows her head quickly. "Yes, you are absolutely right. I was just talking nonsense." The instructor waves her inside. She exhales in relief. "I'm finally in." Inside the academy grounds, she sees groups of students gathered at a distance. Walking carefully through the crowd, she thinks, "I should try to blend in. Most of the people here are from the demonic clan." Then her eyes widen. Among the crowd, she spots someone. That person. She freezes. It's him, our main character, the dumpling guy. Her heart races. "He's here too?" She lowers her head, hiding her face. "What should I do?" But the main character's sharp eyes notice her. She panics. "If he recognizes me now," suddenly a voice. "Hey, you." She looks up. Standing right in front of her is the main character. She gasps, "I'm screwed." The scene rewinds. Sometime earlier, our main character stands at the gates of the academy. He sniffs the air, his expression dark. "It smells rotten. If I want to track the source, I'll have to step into the gutter myself." He joins the long line of applicants. His eyes scan the crowd. "I didn't expect so many losers here." His gaze stops on someone wearing a blue outfit. Most of them are just kids, barely any chi. He He studies the boy's delicate features. That one, he looks like he's never fought once in his entire life. After some time, our AMC reaches the instructor. The instructor asks his name, age, and weapon. Our MC answers calmly, Hyuk Ryonwi, age 28. As for weapons, various things. The instructor frowns. Various things? Don't you have a main weapon? He looks at Ryonwi's face and freezes. What's with all the handsome guys today? Should I just not let him in? Ryonwi stays silent, his expression cold. Our MC walks into the academy. He thinks to himself, I didn't think I'd be here again. Suddenly, a voice. Hey, you! What are you spacing out for? Come over here. Ryonwi turns his head. He feels someone's eyes on him. Who is it? Are they following me? He notices the girl. She's trying to hide. She looks at him nervously. That's the guy from earlier. Ryonwi narrows his eyes. I thought it was suspicious, someone loitering around me. The scene shifts back to the present. He stands in front of her, cold expression on his face. She stammers. Yes, Ryonwi asks. Why do you keep looking at me? Bisol panics. Does he not recognize me? Then she bows slightly. I'm sorry. I'm from the countryside. Everything here is new to me. She tries to leave, but Ryonwi grabs her shoulder. What kind of excuse is that? Bisol slips out of his grip and knocks his hand away. Ryonwi is shocked. She deflected it? Who would use someone this skilled to spy on me? Then, a faint scent. He recognizes it instantly. His eyes widen. He points a finger at her. You, dumpling beggar. Bisol freezes. She's been caught. Ryonwi smirks. So it really is you. Her face twists with annoyance. It's not beggar. It's dumpling lover. The instructor interrupts. Everyone, get moving. Follow me. The two are still bickering as they walk. Inside the mess hall, many students are eating and laughing. Ryonwi sits alone at a table, quiet, eating his food without a word. Suddenly, Bisol slams her giant plate of food on the table, her face excited. How are you going to do anything if you don't eat properly? She leans forward. I picked out all the tasty dishes. While eating her food, Bisol looks at Ryonwi. She says, from today onwards, I will serve you as my senior. You can tell me to do anything. I'll be your hands and feet. Ryonwi thinks. She should stop talking while eating. Bisol continues. But in return, you have to keep my identity hidden. Ryonwi looks at her. So, you'll be my subordinate. But in exchange, I have to keep your true identity secret? She nods eagerly. Exactly. If you agree, you'll have a comfortable 3 years at the academy. Ryonwi shakes his head. I don't want to. She slams her hands on the table. Why not? You're not losing anything from it. Ryonwi stands up. I don't want to get involved with people I don't need. He walks away. Bisol chews hurriedly, watching him leave. What's wrong with him? She jumps up. Hey, hold on. But Ryonwi's voice is sharp. Don't follow me. He empties his plate in the dustbin, but Bisol runs after him. Wait for me. Ryonwi looks out the window. High above, his eagle, Dark Wind, soars across the sky. He hands his plate to Bisol. Hold this. Her eyes sparkle. So, you're accepting my offer? Her face lights up with a cheerful smile. But when she looks around, he's already gone. The scene shifts. A quiet garden. Ryonwi walks slowly, then stops, his voice low. Give me the report. We've found Moonwave. The main character says that it was quicker than he thought. Hwanya replies that they only had to beat up some guys before one spat out the information. Dalchi says, with a smirk, that he didn't kill them and did as he was told. Hwanya suggests, why not have him infiltrate the academy too? The MC asks, why? Hwanya replies that he would come across quite a few annoying incidents staying alone at the academy, so it would be better to have him help. Ryonwi sighs and says that he is saying the same thing as her. Hwanya gets confused and says, sorry. The MC replies, smiling, that he has found someone useful at the academy, and if he were to join him, Dalchi would have to stand by on his own outside. Hwanya asks, with surprise, if he had already gotten a subordinate in the academy. Dalchi, furious, stomps his food on the ground and says that he is fine on his own, and he is stronger than Hwanya. While in a defensive pose, Hwanya explains that it's not what the MC meant. The MC is speechless, seeing them fight. Hwanya asks our MC if he is trustworthy. The MC asks him, what does he mean by that? Hwanya explains that there is a chance that he could have approached on purpose. The MC thinks about it and says that if that's the case, it would be wiser to keep them close. All the people are gathered in a line. The instructor asks if they enjoyed their meals. They reply, yes, and it was great. The instructor smirks and says that their academy is famous for its food, but not many will earn the privilege of tasting it again. Smiling mischievously, he states that they are going to start the entrance exam now, and those who fail will be kicked out immediately. He asks the participants who wants to go first. The MC and B-Sol are standing at the back of the crowd. People are thinking that there is no reason to volunteer to go first. Others think about how the person in front of them will do. B-Sol tells our MC that she will take the test first and tell him how it is. Ryunwi asks her if she is confident that she will pass the test. She replies that, of course, she would never have come all this way if she thought that she wouldn't be able to pass, said with a determined face. The main character tells her that she won't be able to pass on information to him even if she passes, because he assumes that they are going to separate those who pass from the people waiting, and it is only given that they do it to avoid cheating. Seol notices a bee flying right in front of the MC. She shoos it away, telling it, "How dare you fly in the face of our MC?" But to no avail. She gives up and says that she thinks she is a flower, and even her disguise can't hide her beauty. The MC is speechless. Someone asks the instructor if the entrance exam is really that hard. The instructor replies, he doesn't know, and why doesn't he go first if he is that confident? He asks the instructor cheerfully, "What kind of test is it?" The instructor says, "It's simple. They just need to go into the storage and come out with something." The participant asks, "What's that?" The instructor gets annoyed, saying that he asks too many questions and tosses him into the air, telling him to go first. He crashes in front of the gate, where a big guy with a weapon is guarding. Bai Seol tells our MC with enthusiasm that they are starting, and asks what does he think he is going to come out with. Our MC answers, "Who knows?" The guard opens the door, and the kid walks in. It is very dark inside, and he can't see anything. We see that there are some stone structures covered with hay. The guard closes the door and looks at the instructor, as if asking for something. The instructor nods his head in agreement. Then the guard hits the door with all his strength. Speth. The kid inside jolts up, surprised by the noise. The guard keeps hitting the door repeatedly. Agitated by the noise, the bees come out of their hive, making a buzzing sound. The kid looks toward the sound and sees multiple bees approaching. He is scared, fear visible on his face. Screams can be heard coming out from inside the exam room. Everyone is shocked by the sight, murmuring among themselves. The MC says that it must be full of bees. B-Seol asks that the goal must be to come out with something while avoiding the bees. Then she wonders, what is that something? The guard removes the log and opens the gate. The kid walks out screaming, surrounded by bees. He falls to the ground. The instructor asks him, what did he take? The kid's face is all swollen. He says that it must be something so valuable that the bees were guarding it. By that, he means honey. He hands the instructor the honey. The instructor smiles. Seeing it, the crowd is watching him in awe. B-Sol says that he is handing him something. The MC replies, it's probably honey. B-Sol asks our MC, so they have to get through the bees and get some honey? Is that how they pass? The MC tells her that he doesn't think so. Then the instructor fails the candidate. The kid is confused and asks why did he fail. B-Sol, seeing that, tells the MC that he was right. The main character replies, it's not a test to hire beekeepers after all. And he tells B-Sol that her offer is only viable
if she can pass the exam. B-Sol turns to our MC and with hesitation replies that it makes sense.
Ryunwi, moving forward, tells B-Sol to come with him. B-Sol asks, what? The instructor asks the candidates who wants to go next. Our MC says, I will go next. And B-Sol says, then I will go after that. The instructor is impressed by their confidence and asks if they still want to go, even after seeing what happened to the last guy. The main character replies, I'm tired of waiting. While B-Sol is smiling, the instructor smirks, thinking that he'd love to watch their perfect faces get messed up in the exam, and then he allows them to go in. Ryunwi steps inside the exam room. B-Sol thinks that he seemed to know something about the exam. The MC is walking inside the room, full of bees. The bees are buzzing all over the room. Then the MC lifts his hand using aura and prepares to use divine wind barrier. All the flies are pushed back by the barrier. The MC walks calmly, with the barrier, without fear of the bees. Then, he closes his eyes, he focuses key in his eyes, and says there is nothing here other than beehives. Then a bee passes by, and the MC notices something. He says, "I found it."